kids, welcome back. It's week 3, day 1. Today's reflection question: what is something about yourself you totally could brag about, but you usually don't? Remember to be thoughtful and write 2 to 3 sentences. See you later. Sick. Oh, come on, Charlie. Get it together. We're running a 4x100. You just can't get the handoff. We've got Courage the Cougar and Willie the Whale as our anchor, and can't get a handoff. All right, welcome back, success students. It's good to see you. I've got my high jump spikes on. It's sports day. This is Spirit Week. Hopefully the school, I believe, gave a call out to families, and there's been an email out. So check our school website. It's Spirit Week, just in distance learning. It's going to look a little different. There's a link to send your own pics of you wearing and actively participating in the Spirit Week. I know we don't have class every day, so I picked Thursday's day, sports day. I'm a high jump coach, so Woodbury High School, and I threw on my spikes. So high jump spikes. Most track spikes have spikes on the front, the balls of your feet. High jump spikes also have them on the heels too, because in the approach, you're running really, really fast, and then you have a turn. And so to keep that grip and all that momentum you have carrying before your launch, you need to have spikes on your heels to allow you to carry that momentum through the curve. I'm filming on Sunday today. Day 1's videos on Sunday. It's 29 degrees out, and we've got about 4.5 inches of snow. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to keep that closed. All right. I've got 7 agenda items on today's video. We should get you out of here in about 19 minutes. That's my prediction. Let's see how long it actually is. 1, I was going to talk a little bit about Spirit Week and those photos that you can submit of yourself actively participating in this week's Spirit Week. 2, I'm going to give you a little reminder about these daily videos, or these day 1, day 2 videos that you're going to be seeing every week for the remainder of distance instruction. Agenda item 3 is talking about your projects that you should have finished up over the weekend. We're going to talk about what you have to do with those as far as presenting them to your families. I give you a heads up about that last week. Number 4 is actually submitting your projects. Agenda item 5, day 2, we've got a new project. I'm going to give you a heads up about it today. I've got a graphic organizer over here on my whiteboard. I'll show you about what it will look like as far as organizing and keeping track of your new project. And then agenda item 6, we've got our very first show and tell. 10 students: Lauren S., Maddie, Max, Rogelio, Ella, Olivia, Nick Perez, Maddox, Ethan, and Noah. 10 students from all of my different classes have shared our show and tell. I'm going to share them with all of my classes just to give us ideas of what all of our colleagues and peers and friends at Cottage Grove Middle School are doing while they're at distance learning. Just maybe it'll be a fun way to make connections and see, oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that too. And then lastly, my 7th agenda item is a hockey stunt. So it's Sports Day Thursday. I've got my spikes on. Charlie's messing up our 4x100 meter relay race, and I want a hockey stunt. I'm going to do that for you live as well. All right, let's get to it. Spirit Week. Again, you should have gotten a communication from the school. If you didn't get that or don't know what the heck is up with that, send me a message. I'll give you the info about that. But Mr. Adi has made links available so you could take selfies of you participating in this distance learning Spirit Week, and we're going to be sending those out to our community members and families so you can get yourself out there and just participating with each other. 2, our videos, my day 1 and day 2 videos. I have them every week in our distance learning folders, and you are expected to watch the whole thing. Don't just stop after Rex has given the reflection question, because I do give you information about last week, closing up last week's project, and then giving you some heads up about what this week's project will be about so that your minds can get organized and help you be as successful moving forward for your next couple weeks. So make sure you are watching my video all the way through. Has important information about contacting me and how we're going to be working together in working around and troubleshooting our problems. All right, agenda item 3, your presentations. So you finished up your project over the weekend, You've been spending a lot of time reflecting on your habits, how successful you were, how 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 you've had struggles with them, being honest with your experiences. And you've made a project. Remember, I gave you a lot of flexibility about what those projects could look like. Maybe you created an audio file. Maybe you created a video and edited a cool movie about your experience with the success and failures of forming new habits. Maybe you created a big poster, or maybe you created an artistic uh, collage art piece that depicts artistically your experience of working with your habit. Whatever it was, it's okay. Whether it was a slideshow or an essay is okay too. How you're going to move forward is look at today's activity. So after you get done with this video, there's a day one project presentation file. Open it up. There's going to be further instructions about what you have to do. In it, it will tell you present your information and your experience to your families before Tuesday night, Tuesday the 14th. That's tomorrow. And then I'm also requesting your family send me a quick email, just a few sentences saying, "Yep, my student did present their project to me, and it was great," or whatever it was. Just 2 to 3 sentences. My email's in that document as well. Just have them just send them a quick email response that affirms and confirms that you did the work. And so that's coming from your family's email address. My email address is in today's activity assignment about presenting your projects to your families. So there's 2 parts to that. Present your project to your family, have them send me a quick email telling me and confirming me that they did that. And my email address is in today's document. All right, present your projects. Agenda item 4, actually submit your projects. So again, that's going to look like different. That's going to look different for different students. Some of you made slideshows. Some of you made essays in Google Docs or Google Slides, or maybe you made a physical poster, or maybe you made a sidewalk chart artistic depiction of your habit forming. However you did it, you're going to need to capture that. So if it was a sidewalk chalk project, you need to take a picture of that. If it's a slideshow, you have a document, you can upload that. Either way, I have made available in today's space in our folder, day one project submission. So there is a Schoology file or a Schoology assignment into which you can upload your files, whether it's a picture, a Google Slides, or a Google document. However that's going to look, or a movie that you made in iMovie. However you made your project, there is space in Schoology called Day One Project Submission, and you can upload your files or pictures into that assignment. If you're having trouble with Schoology, or if you're having trouble with that assignment, I have my email and my contact information form in the distance learning folder. You can just email me the file, and that works too. So you're going to have to do a little bit of troubleshooting on how you get your projects to me. I have made the assignment space available in today's folder. All right, that's it. Day 2. We've got a new project. I'm going to give you a little glimpse into how you're going to be organizing this new project, and it's all about good deeds. So I thought of a fun way for us to interact with our families and supporting our community while we continue to socially distance ourselves is do things that are helpful to the people. I know a lot of us are stressed. I know a lot of our parents. I know in speaking with a lot of parents, they're busier than ever. They have their jobs. Hopefully, they still have their jobs, and they also have the added responsibility of managing their children now who have to stay at home. They haven't had to do that usually because you're usually at school. So something you could do is do good deeds for them. I've spoken with students that said, "Hey, my mom is especially stressed out now because she has to go to work and then she has to deal with us when she comes home, and it's hard for them to manage. Now they're managing their children's schoolwork, and so it's like 2 jobs all at once. So do some nice things for that mom. Take out the trash, do the dishes, call grandma and do something nice for them, or wash the car when it gets a little warmer out and it's not snowing 5 inches. Just do something nice. Go pick up the poop, go rake the yard, and brainstorm some ideas. So on Thursday, I'll have some more details. I've already created the assignment, but I'm not going to post it until Thursday. But on Thursday, I'm going to ask you to do some good deeds. So Thursday is going to look like a brainstorming and organization day. You're going to be brainstorming good deeds that you could do for your family or the community while social distancing over the next 6 days. And you're going to be actually tracking it. So I've given you, I'll go over this again on Thursday when you actually start to do it. You're going to need to actually track the number of good deeds you do each day. You're going to need to list the specific deeds you actually did for that day. So you're going to track the number of them and a graphic, like a bar graph, like you see here. Each day you'll have a different number of deeds, and each day you'll have a different list of things you did, like whether you walked the dog, washed the dishes, called grandma. Maybe you could do the wash dishes again. You could do that multiple times. You still count. You don't have to have different deeds every time. And then at the bottom, you're going to reflect at the end of the day how doing those deeds made you feel. Um, and I'm suspecting I'm going to get a lot of responses like it made me feel really good. So that's going to be our new project. You can start brainstorming and making a list to yourself. If you're an especially high achieving student or a focused student, you could start making a list now for Thursday, because on Thursday I'm going to have some further directions about how you're going to set up your own chart, because I am going to expect that you diagram it. You're going to actually create graphic organizers of charting your good deeds so that we can visually see how much good action you're putting out into the public space and your family space, and helping things go smoothly, and putting out some good vibes out into the community at this really hard time in a lot of people's lives. So put out some good stuff. That's the purpose of this. Put out some good stuff into the community, and bring cheer. So good deeds coming up. Start brainstorming. Show and tell. Let me grab my computer. Thanks again, Lauren S., Maddie, Max, Rogelio, Ella, Olivia, Nick Perez, Maddox, Ethan, and Noah. Those 10 students submitted pictures. And as a reminder, I had a lot of other students type text responses about things they're doing, but this assignment was to visually see those things. So I wanted to share visually what our peers and our friends are doing, because a lot of us can't actually see our friends right now with all this social distancing going on. So I've got a slideshow. Let me grab my personal computer instead of my work computer. And I'm going to do this on all of our videos going forward, as long as people keep submitting to them. So show and tell. Here is the first one. So here's Lauren S. From my language arts class. She's got her little cute dog. A lot of people are getting outside with their pets and taking care of pets more than they ever had. I also heard that an animal facility in California and all over, I've heard it now more recently, that animal adoption centers all over the country are out of puppies and cats, because people want pets in this social distancing time. Trampolines, a lot of fun. I had this from Max Kepler, missing baseball, missing professional sports. So the Minnesota Twins, it just not a personal picture, but I respect and admire the professional athletes, and I miss that too. Video games. I had a lot of responses about video games. So playing video games. Oh, kitty, 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 kitty. Here's another trampoline picture. I'll read this one. It says, I am up to jumping on my trampoline and learning new skills because it's a way I can get outside but also stay away from people. Yep, that's pretty cool. Backflip, mid-back flip. I wonder if that's a front flip. I think it's a backflip. Getting the tuck too, grabbing our knees. Cool. This is awesome. So last week when I saw this, is the first picture I saw was the one when this four-wheeler had the whole front end taken apart. Now it's all put together and it's working again. So thanks, Nick, for sharing that again. Ethan with his cute little rat, loved it. And then Maddox, he says, just doing my homework every day, and then I spend some time playing video games, but I mainly get outside. So welcome, thanks, Mac, and people are playing their video games. All right, so that's your daily show and tell. Make sure you submit to this week's show and tell. If you're up to things, again, this is going to be every week. I want to see pictures. What are you up to? And I'm going to share them every week. I have to be really careful. I'm walking on spikes and tile, really slippery. All right. Hockey stunt. I've done this for my 7th grade English class, my language arts class, my 6th grade language arts class. Now I'm recording for success. I only get 4 chances. I'm going to try it 4 times and then I'm going to give up. My 7th grade language arts class got recorded first. I didn't make any of my 4 attempts. And what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get over Charlie with only a couple feet of distance. I'm trying to get over Charlie's defending arm into my sink that's about 7 feet away. And I've done it once. So I didn't do it in my language arts 7th grade class. 6th grade language arts class, I did it on my second attempt. And now here's attempt 1, middle school success. Left-handed hockey stick. I'm a right-handed guy. So I'm using a left-handed hockey stick. You can tell by the curve. I am using a friend's hockey stick that happened to be in my car. The added challenge. I don't know what kind of skills you're up to or doing, getting bored out there trying weird trick shots at home. Send me some pictures of that for show and tell. Oh, denied by the oven. Not even close. And then I got this table as an added obstacle. This is tight quarters here in my tiny little apartment. Here we go. Here we go. Who lifted? Oh, got it. All day. Shot 2 just like language. I'm getting better. So my 7th graders didn't get to hear it, but I did it. And again, just checking. It's beautiful out there. 29 degrees, 5 inches of snow probably by about 4:30 in the afternoon. Thanks, God. Thanks again, middle school success. Show us your pictures about what you're doing for Spirit Week. I miss everybody, and we'll see you on day 2. Start thinking about those good deeds you're going to be doing.